I'm Johnny from Extra Boxing. Today I'm going to answer a question. Many fighters ask me like, hey, how do I have mental power? How do I develop mental power? But other than staying positive and I think staying positive is really silly. I think it's just focus on what you do and don't worry so much. I have a lot of times like fighters ask me, am I good enough? Am I good enough? Hey coach, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Am I good enough? This is what's happening so far. Am I good enough? That's a silly question because boxing is a relative sport, you know, like if you're only comparing, if you're training alone and you're a hermit boxer, then it doesn't matter. If you're enjoying it, you're good enough. But if you want to do this as a social sport and you want to get out there and fight other people and maybe go to competitions, then that question is very easily answered by training with other people. Just go to other gyms, start working with other fighters, train with them, train alongside them. Enter a competition, you're going to know right away if you're good enough or not. So, you know, and it's all part of the learning process. Like when I started and I went to the gym, there were many fighters like way better than me. I mean, there was amateurs that were way better than me, and then there was amateurs that made those amateurs look like crap, and then there was pros that made the super amateurs look like crap, and then there was the super pros and the champions that made other pros look like crap. So we're all relative, we're all animals just kind of moving through the food chain, trying to get higher and higher. It's all part of the journey. Everybody's on a different journey at a different pace. There is no am I good enough. I just focus on what I do. I try to improve day by day, and I use others as motivation and inspiration. I see another fighter doing something, and I go, wow, that's really cool. I should try that. Oh, wow, I didn't know that was possible. Now I see this other fighter do it. I try to do it for myself too. What I don't get caught up on is like, oh no, he hit so hard, I don't have that. Oh no, this guy has great defense, I don't have that. I don't get caught up on that. I use others as inspiration, not as comparison. And just by training with others and testing myself day after day, I'm not so worried about, am I good enough? I'm just more worried like, oh, where am I? I'm doing a feedback test. Where am I? How far am I getting? How much have I grown? How far have I gone? How much more do I have to go? Okay, so it's all part of the journey, all part of the process. I'm focused on the process. I'm not focused on the, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? That's where my mental power is, okay? So I think that if you're having confidence issues, you're probably not focused on what you're doing and you're focused too much on comparing or wondering blindly in the dark where you should be. Don't do that. Just get out there, start training, go next to people, be inspired, and try new things, enjoy, grow, learn, have fun. It's all part of life. It's all part of boxing. I'm John from Extra Boxing. See you next time.